Like, that could have been 3 Nika bunnies instead. But anyways, who cares? It is what it is. I'm gonna go on part 2. I really want the Saturn and Mars, and I also am missing Kuzan and Blackbeard. Well, actually, no, I think part 1 is better for me personally. Part 2, I'm missing 3 legends here. I'm missing the Crocodile and Robin, as well as those 2 there at the top. So only 3 out of the 20 available, but on part 1, I'm missing both of the new legends who do have their rate split, so they kind of count as 1 unit missing in terms of rates. And then I'm also missing the Doflamingo Pirates, as well as Shiryu, Memories, Whitebeard, and I can choose Otama from the pool today, so I'm not going to count her. So overall, 5 legends out of 30. So, but I do really want to pull Bonnie on part 2 from the supporter recruit rate up. So I think I'd rather go there, right? Part 1 supporter recruits, I have most of them. I do really want to get Vice Admiral Dole though. Decisions. I'm just gonna go part 1. I don't think it really matters, right? Please, Kizuna Sugo-Fest, I need good luck on these Sugos. Bro, what are you talking about, bruh? What are you talking about? Dugong? Is that it? Dugong? I knew Shaft 1 is always terrible for me, right? Oh, something new. Hongo. Okay. Another new character. Fukuro. Okay. GG. Oh, another new one. Kizuna Recruit Brule. I completely forgot this character existed. Okay, nothing else new. That's alright. Yes, let's go. Okay, this multi is goated, bro. Like, I mean, with this Sugo-Fest in particular, the rate boosted or legend steps are actually really freaking good, because the limited the rate boosted characters are all like really powerful. We have these 10 characters. You're guaranteed to give one of these 10 characters or a legend. That's actually really freaking good. Wow, okay. So 2 of the rare recruits, the supporter rare recruits I was missing on part 1, that was actually a massive multi. Amazing, incredible multi, bro. Actually, okay, treasure map rewards came out, so we can do 1 more multi. I'm very excited because, I mean, that part 1 multi, yes, we didn't get any legends, but the fact that we got 2 new supporter recruits as well as a new Kizuna character definitely makes me excited for these rate boosted or legend steps. There's like a 20% chance of that 11th poster being a new unit for me. Well, actually way higher, because I also don't have all of those Kizuna legends on part 2. I mean, Kizuna rare recruits that are rate boosted. I want Doberman. I also want Vascular Shot, and Doflamingo I think I still don't have as well. Well, I might have him, but I also really want to get my hands on. Oh wait, no, that's part 1. Part 2 here. Oh yeah, part 2 is way better. The only Kizuna character I have there is the Kaido from the card. This is, I think, the collaboration with TCG. He's a really cool character. Also, not a bad kit, just besides his artwork being really interesting. But yeah, he's the only one I have. Those other 4 characters I really want. But most of all, I'm going for Guernica as well as Bonnie. Those 2 are really broken support units. I need them so bad. The other support recruits are also broken. I've talked about them in extent in the where to pull video that I uploaded like 3 or 4 days ago. So go check that out. Usopp, I think, is the most underrated one, but he has very interesting uses if you get the Megalo ship modified as well. Really interesting stuff. But also just Mr. 3 is the most commonly used support in the game, and then Shirahoshi as well is just so powerful. But for me personally, 6 units here I'm missing. So on that 11th poster, it's a 60% chance of a new character if I get a gold poster. Of course, I can get a legend as well at a 10% rate. So keep that in mind. 5 Rainbow Tavern Medal cashback. Of course, I would just love to get new legend. That's the first and foremost what I want. But if I can get other things on top of that, that's of course great. But it's not looking like that. Yeah, I mean, not even a cut in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think the new Doberman is really powerful. Very interesting that he also has the ability to reduce Captain's cooldown by 5 turns. Like, we definitely in the meta now where we're having a lot of characters that are pushing an almost pseudo double special activation effect onto a specific slot. Like we had Vegapunk, the treasure map legend. He gives middle row scientist characters 15 turns of cooldown. It is a lot of restrictions, like you need to have 6 cerebrals and also a total of at least 3 scientist tags on the crew. But if you do, the middle row essentially gets double special activation, which is just, that's broken, man. That's insane. So now we're having a lot more characters that are focusing on the captain. Of course, that's supposed to be helping Emu, since you want to use them special multiple times in the quest. And also, of course, we have the New Year's Kuma, who gives massive amounts of cooldowns to the captain, which is, of course, meant to help Nikabani. Doberman, let's go. Okay, worthwhile multi. That unit is busted, in my opinion. Really good character. Bro, one of the only supporter recruits I was missing. This is amazing multi already. I don't care about the legends at all. Ah, damn it. I didn't want to say anything, so I thought we could get something really cool, but it is Mr. 3, which is really cool, but unfortunately, this is the only supporter recruit I have in the game at level 150. I actually gave him some posters when the level limit break feature was introduced, because he's a unit you always use on your team, and having your support unit at level 150 does make a difference for the damage limit break. So I was just kind of testing the waters, and I did max out that character already with posters, so that's a bit of a useless dupe. But getting Doberman as well as the cat, Carrot, she's kind of pseudo Mr. 3. I mean, she attaches to Nami, choppers, even though Nami's a part of the, like, she's the focal point here, but she's not a part of the unit. Only Carrot is the unit, and she attaches to Nami units, choppers, dog storms, wonders, and cat vipers. So a lot of really good characters fall under those umbrellas for every single character mentioned here, not just for Namis and choppers. And what it will do is stage 3, you just get 2 turns of cooldown for the supported unit, very akin to Mr. 3, but then gives the supported unit a tandem orb, so you can use that to get around orb damage reduction, just to give the unit a matching orb, because most teams or ships will make tandem counters matching, and also just to proc super tandem, which is really powerful, right? And then also gives you a turn of damage reduction and special bind reduction. One of the only supports in the game to reduce special bind on the whole crew, not just the supported unit. So this will always be valuable, and even though it's only 1 turn, on stage 3, there's usually not a lot of turns of gimmicks to get around, so 1 turn can make a massive difference. Very happy about that. And then Doberman, this guy's special does a lot. Besides the captain getting cooldown, as I mentioned before, which does require you to have 3 or more Navy Vice Admiral, or World Government characters, but that's very easy. He counts as one of them, and it's very easy to find either a Navy or World Government character. All Kobe's, Garps, Akainus, etc. fall under the Navy category, and then CB0 units, the 5 Elders, Emu, all of them fall under World Government. So no matter what, everyone that's opposing the pirates is gonna proc this, which is really easy, right? But then he's also giving you a massive damage reduction, which is great for surviving death hits, like in the new Kizuna, 7 turns of despair reduction. But then he's also reducing enemy or base damage reduction by 2 turns. One of the only rare recruits in the entire game to reduce this enemy buff. Very, very powerful. I think the only other rare recruit to do this is rare recruit Burgess Int. So yeah, very powerful. And of course the utility is just really strong besides that, from both the damage reduction and the despair. And then he also provides a final tap buff that's universal. And remember, you can stack these final tap buffs, and it's not turn based. You can store these. You can activate final tap buffs on stage 1 and have them still there by stage 20, as long as you're careful enough to not hit a final tap with one of your units before then. And by final tap, I don't mean like the potential ability. not the actual like gold potential ability final tap. I mean a sixth tap on your character. That counts as a final tap. The potential ability is a final tap buff. Don't get it confused. But this just increases the damage of the final or sixth tap of your chain, but it won't proc until you hit that sixth tap in the chain. So you can store it in that way and stack it up to 200%, which is essentially 3x damage. You have 100% always, and then it gets increased by 200% up to 300%, which is essentially a 3x damage amp. Of course, he's only providing 40%, but it does increase exponentially, of course. But that's about it. Very interesting unit, as I said, and I think he does have a support ability. If supported unit uses a special, gives a final tap buff of 30% to the crew. No strings attached, very easy to activate. Attaches to GOPs mostly, which is really nice. All Navy Vice Admirals. Dolls, of course, will also work. Bluegrass, incredible rare recruit. I'm pretty sure Pomsky is also a Vice Admiral, and he has one of the best utilities from modern day rare recruits. So yeah, this is just a really good multi. Even though it's not that spectacular for most players, for me, it doesn't get much better than that, even without the legends, right? So hopefully your pulls win just as well, if not even better. At the end of the day, I got a Kizuna rare recruit in Doberman as well as Brule, that quick one there. And then I also got 3 new support rare recruits. Fukuro, Doll. Doll was one that I was looking for months ago when I was team building. I needed that orb boost extension. It like completely makes a difference in your quest. And then also the cat vibe, not cat vibe, but the carrot support, which as I talked about is just so good. Very similar to Mr. 3 right next to her, which unfortunately I can't use, but still really good. The Bonnie please, and who else? Guernica and Bonnie. Give me Blackbearded Kuzan, Mars, Saturn. Just give me one legend, because in the last 2 multis I've done on this damn Sugo-Fest, not a single legend. That has to happen here by law of probability, right? Okay. Keeping me waiting. Because it's gonna be that good, right? Okay. Got the cat. Nice. Not a single cut in. What? Huh. Yes? It's just Yamato. Okay, I mean, she's a good rare recruit. I did get the Shinobu and Otama that came alongside with her. So there should be some really good synergy there. Yes? Yes, Guernica! Amazing unit. Bonnie. Another Doberman. Well, these are really good dupes, because remember, he does come with 3 dupes fed in. So I essentially already have him at level 130 now with only 1 dupe, which is really cool. I think he should only be 2 dupes away from being maxed now. It's really nice. So I'll take that multi. Both of these rare, the new characters I got are really powerful. Still no new legends, not a single legend, not even new legend, just legends in general, not a single one yet. But honestly, I'd rather have these new rare recruits, new support characters. I think they can be more valuable than just getting dupes of legends you already have, right? Guernica, just remind me again, Navy and World Government. Are you attached to the Luchis, Stussies, Hakus, or World Government, Ancient Zone type, and Mythical Zone type? Wow, so attaches to Luffy characters since he's a Mythical Zone. Yeah, Chain Lock, Chain Boundary, or Special Bind. Then we'll reduce it by 3 turns and own Special Bind by 3 turns. And then also give a Chain Lock of 3x. Okay, not bad. That's really good actually. I really need a good chain locking support. There's very few in the entire game. So I'll definitely take that. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I will be back sometime soon. But with all that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace, and I'm out.